The army had already stripped Italy, France, Belgium, Poland, and the Netherlands of nearly 2 million valuable paintings, statues, and other objets d'art, and its appetite appeared to be unsatisfied still. Its booty was hidden away in secret depositories until it could be installed in the Führer's museum once the war was won, an outcome that the Nazis had never believed to be in doubt, until the Normandy invasion. Even 2 months later, though, the Allied forces were fighting grimly and at huge cost to reclaim the ground lost at the beginning of the war. The fierce battle over a little town called Saint-Lô in northwestern France had taken weeks and resulted in 11,000 casualties. The area where Lucas and Private Toussaint were traveling was far beyond the front and dangerous in the extreme. Alsace-Lorraine had been evacuated of its citizens by the Reich in 1939, annexed to Germany the following year, and repopulated only with Alsatians of German descent. Strasbourg's famed Romanesque Revival Synagogue, with its domed ceiling 54 meters high, had been reduced to cinders by the regime. What made Lucas's mission, precarious by any standards, all the more puzzling was that his orders hadn't come directly from the CRC, but from their superiors at the Office of Strategic Services. The mission's objective had to be of vital importance. Folded inside the envelope jammed in the inside pocket of his combat jacket was a crude map to the local iron mine, where a sizable cache of stolen artifacts was reputedly hidden. The envelope also contained a grainy photo of the highest priority item, an ossuary, or sarcophagus, that had been looted by Rommel's Africa Corps from the Museum of Antiquities in Cairo. Lucas had no idea why this particular casket was of such value to the war effort, but because of his background in classical art and statuary, he'd been the natural choice for this task. "Lieutenant," Toussaint said, stepping out of the jeep, "it looks like the welcome wagon is on its way." Toussaint held his M1 carbine firmly in his hands, though he kept the muzzle down as an old man, waving a white handkerchief tied to a broom, stumbled toward them. "Ich bin der Bürgermeister," the old man said. "I am the mayor," before asking if they spoke German. Lucas answered him haltingly, grateful for the crash course given by Army intelligence before his posting. "Ja, ich kann das." Yes, I can, before adding that he was a lieutenant with the United States Ninth Army. The old man nodded. "The German soldiers are gone," he said, waving one arm at the demolished stores and houses of the town, as if to prove it. "They moved out 2 days ago. Only civilians are left." Lucas would have liked to take him at his word, but he knew enough to keep his guard up. Treachery was as much a part of war as bullets were. He'd learned that lesson early when a young enemy soldier he'd tried to pull from under a crushing pile of rubble had used his dying breath to swipe at him with a broken bayonet. "I'm looking for the iron mine," Lucas said. A wary look crossed the mayor's face. "Can you take me to it?" He hoped his tone was less a question than an order. The mayor paused, leaning now on the broomstick, and said, "You won't hurt the people there." It wasn't uncommon for abandoned mines to become bomb shelters. "I'm looking for stolen artworks," he explained. "That's all." The mayor studied his face, as if searching for some sign of malign intent, then sighed. Turning, he gestured for the Americans to follow him. They left the jeep in the road, it wasn't likely any other traffic would be coming through soon, and followed the mayor down the shelled-out street, through the bomb craters and the broken stones, with Toussaint scanning every empty door or window. Led by the blond boy in the ragged brown shirt, some of the children, still gathering up their own bits of foil, trailed along behind. Lucas felt like the Pied Piper of Hamelin, a town only a few hundred miles from there, leading the pack of children into the dark wood that surrounded the village. Spruce and elm trees